Welcome to Thinking Particles 5 Vehicle Simulation video. In this video I will talk about our vehicle simulator that we implemented in our latest release, Thinking Particles 5. We think the new vehicle simulator is a revolutionary function for all 3ds Max users. We can now deliver functionality that no other tool can do in 3D Studio Max. You get a really full-blown physics-based vehicle simulator that on top of it is fully procedural controlled and uses all the power Thinking Particles is known for. Let me show you first how the scene is set up so that you get an idea how powerful and how flexible this system is. So we have these 3 dynamic sets. If you're not already a Thinking Particles user, we use the concept of dynamic sets. So these are just different containers where you decide what effects, what things you want to have in your simulation. The first thing is the create dynamic set. Here we create our vehicle and we use the Bullet physics engine to drive our vehicle. And as you can see, we have a lot of controls for our vehicle. Our vehicles can have multiple wheels, so you don't have to have a vehicle that just only has 4. You can have trailers, for example. Also trailers can have multiple wheels and everything can be adjusted. And as you know it from Thinking Particles, it is fully procedural. You can decide which objects collide with which objects, what should happen. All the physics parameters can be adjusted in real time. And talking about real time, our vehicle simulation is really fast, and it's most of the time it works in real time or faster than real time with physics collisions, with everything you can dream of. Okay, so the first dynamic set is creating the vehicle. A vehicle is very simple. It has a car body and wheels. So you would just rig up your vehicle, click the car body, Thinking Particles will analyze it and use the car body and the wheels. Then we have assigned a force in the scene. That's just gravity. We have no other force here than just gravity pulling down our vehicle to the ground. And here the most important part is our physics simulation. And the simulation is done with the Bullet physics engine. And here we have all the parameters for the Bullet physics engine. And I can tell you, it's an amazing new physics engine we have implemented here in Thinking Particles. The physics engine on its own is great and amazing and fast and accurate, but in combination with Thinking Particles, you can do magic. Okay, let me just show you what we have here. So we have here this vehicle driving on the ground, doing physics simulation, collision detection. We run over the bump, and it just behaves naturally as a vehicle should behave. And we can adjust the behavior of this object or of the whole simulation in real time. And you will see we have a lot of amazing controls to fine-tune our physics behavior. I'm not going to explain every single detail and feature, but I just want to show you that by just setting and adjusting a few parameters, I just adjusted the linear slop parameter, you will see the outcome is much more dramatic of our simulations, and we will have different variations and different behavior to the speed bump, to the energies that are transferred between objects. And let me just bring up this parameter as well. We can control the friction, we can control impulses and everything. So it's a full-blown vehicle simulator that allows you to adjust the vehicle behavior, the collision behavior. And a really great thing is it works in real time. So let me just show you one parameter here in the vehicle itself. and it has a parameter called steering, so we can actually control the steering wheel of the vehicle. And I'm going to do that right now. So I just move that a little bit away, and I will now, as we play back, I will adjust the steering wheel in real time. So I will now try to drive around with my vehicle, and as you can see, I can drive around with my vehicle, and as I change my angle, I can control my vehicle. So you can actually drive through a city, drive over landscape. You can actually record what you're doing here just by changing the parameters per frame, and you have full real-time control of this vehicle. Again, the main key here is this, what I'm doing right now, controlling the steering wheel. You can do that fully procedural. That means other objects can control the steering. You're able to adjust how things are happening in Thinking Particles at any time. Oh, that was a nice spin. Please check out the other videos about the vehicle simulator. I will show you there that you can have trailers, you can follow paths, automatic steering based on a path you set, other physics parameters we will adjust. You will see it's a powerful tool that brings you now the power of a vehicle simulation, an advanced vehicle simulation where you can create intelligent objects driving around on their own based on rules. Usually you would have to pay several thousands of dollars for that in 3D Studio Max. Now you get that with our next release of Thinking Particles. It's standard part in Thinking Particles 5.